All right, let's see who logged in today. Hello, hello. What happened to you on the 4th of July? Oh, you broke two. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, welcome, subscribe, like, and share, you guys. If you want to donate $4.99 or more in my super chat, I will give you a short little message. You guys, I have my $20 ritual going. I'm going to do a huge energy lift and warfare. I'm going to return to sender warfare. I got 2 big candles and it's going to be going for about 3 days. This is what I'm going to be doing, okay? And I'm going to put a lot into this. We're going to reverse some of this, back to sender, evil eye, back to sender, lifting warfare, all that stuff. So if you want to sign up, and also lifting the fear spell and lifting a lot of the darkness set between twin flames and divine union, okay? I'm going to lift that as well. Yes, I feel it is, because the 7-7 portal at 777 is going to be a lot about spirituality and alignment, okay? It's going to be aligning you on your divine path. So there's going to be a lot about that, but there's going to be a lot of warfare to try to distort a lot of you. There's going to be a lot of crown blockages happening during this portal. Okay, a portal like this brings in a lot, and there's going to be crown blockages. There'll be a lot of spell work sent out. So it's already being sent out today. I can feel it. I woke up feeling distorted this morning. There was something cast on me last night. So just be aware of that. If you want to sign up for this portal, I really recommend it. Look in my description. You can send me an email with the information. $20 per person. Like I said, this is going to be a really big one. This was requested by some of my followers to lift dark energy warfare, spell work, and that sort of thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, this is the 777 is there's a 7-7 every year, but with 2023, you add 2023, that's 7. So this is going to be a bigger one than last year's with the 777. And 7 is spirituality. Okay, so it's going to be a lot to do with your alignment. It's really going to align you in path, but what comes with that is a lot of darkness trying to get us off path, and I feel that today. I feel fear being thrown out. Okay. Okay, Deborah, your message is to stay positive because there's going to be advancement with your work opportunity coming in. Strong work advancement, possibly business opportunity, okay? Yes, Tammy, that is probably spell work being sent at your crown right now. It's very heavy spell work. This is the portal that's going to open up a lot going towards Lionsgate, which is a really big one on Lionsgate this year as well. Okay, let's see what's going on with the masculine energy during the 7-7 portal. Some of them may be a bit detached, okay? I really feel a deep wound coming up, okay? There's going to be a repetitive cycle, I feel, with the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel a sense of stagnancy here, okay? And I really feel that they're going to recognize the stagnancy and the loneliness around this. I'm getting a sense of loneliness. I'm lonely. I'm abandoned. Nobody cares about me. They're going to feel alone during this portal. That's what I'm feeling, alone. And I keep hearing I'm going to be alone. Okay? And, you know, whatever games they're playing, Ellen, what I see for you, there's a masculine from your past that's going to try to contact you, but it's going to be a repetitive cycle, and you're being advised to let him go. Okay? Hello, hello. So you guys sign up for this ritual. Like I said, look in my description box. Lift the warfare between you and your masculine or on yourself, whatever you're going to do. This person is really going to be pushed for it. The masculine I'm picking up, there's going to be a lot of awakenings, okay? The awakenings are going to be boom, 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 boom. But there's going to be a lot of warfare going out, okay? So if you take fear during this portal, which I'm going to put a block up to the fear and remove fear with my ritual, there's going to be a strong entity that could get on you, something like that. I see this masculine right here having a lot of fear. Like their fears becoming reality is what I'm hearing, okay? Their fear is becoming reality. They're going to have a lot of anxiety. A lot of it is like being alone. And a lot of it is like fear of being alone. Or just like fear of not having any happiness, things like that. And they're going to have the choice and option. Do I want to ascend or take fear and just go deeper into a dark hole? Okay, so they're going to be working on these sort of things is what I'm getting, okay? They're going to be working on movement, action in 3D. They're going to be forced to do this. I feel like there's going to be orchestrated events on some of these masculines that are going to make their life completely fall apart in the 3D, okay? Yeah, they're going to start healing. They're going to start healing the darkest of the subconscious demons, the darkest of the things they've been sweeping on the rug. They're going to be facing those fears, okay? And they're going to be forced to really end some things that they don't want to end. And I feel like this is old belief systems. I feel like this is their shadow work they've been ignoring. I feel like this is their denial is what I'm getting. You know, a lot of them want to deny the connection. They're going through a rough patch right now. There's going to be endings to third parties, you guys. The karmic third parties that's been blocking your divine union, which I do have. You know, if you have a third party that's really interfering with your union, I have a offer on my website called Remove the Energy, Third Party Energy. I can put a block between them, and this will help the masculine release the connection. It's not going to guarantee they will, but it will show truth in the connection, and it helps the masculines move forward. Okay, so I'm seeing them kind of reflecting. Okay, I'm seeing a huge reflection. Some of them are going to be forced to move forward. Some of them are going to be forced to take action. And some of this action is individual life circumstances, and they're not going to want to take it. Okay, I see endings being forced upon them. They're going to be very dark endings, very, very traumatic endings, jobs that are going to come to an ending, relationships that are going to suddenly end because they are not serving them anymore. I see a lot of heartbreak coming in for the masses. I see a lot of bullshit. Okay, I really do. I see a lot of orchestrated events that is going to it's just going to put a halt to their illusions is kind of what I'm picking up here. The portal is going to really bring the falling of the illusion is kind of what I'm hearing here. And they're not going to like this. Jade, what I'm seeing for you, there's a masculine for your past that's going to reconcile with you. And he's going to come in and he's going to listen to your feelings. He's going to hear you out. Okay, so the portal's going to push them to heal, push them to ascend. Some of them will resist, but they're going to get instant karma. Oh, you want to resist? You're going to have money loss. You're going to resist? You're going to lose this. You're going to lose that. The karmic relationships built on illusion, the karmic relationships that are just bullshit, ending, completing, forced to end, that sort of thing. I mean, there's going to be a lot of this, and these masculines are going to have a lot of anxiety because it's like, what is happening to me? My life is falling apart. You know, that sort of thing. I do feel there's going to be a strong telepathic communication and connection coming in with some of your twin flames, you guys, and masculines here. You're going to feel their energy around you. You might have started to feel it today is what I'm hearing. If you have dropped a connection that was a false connection or did not materialize, you're going to feel the energy of your new connection coming in. Okay? These masculines are going to feel you thinking about them. Thank you, Debbie, and all donations are much appreciated to help my family out during this difficult transition. Okay, and your message is that you have new love coming in by September. They're going to be focused on their stability, you guys. Okay, like I said, they're going to be forced to really analyze everything. I keep hearing. You're going to be forced to analyze everything. Kristen, what I see for you, new love coming in. Leo, Virgo season. A man with dark hair, you may already know them. They're a friend of yours. You may feel like you're not attracted to them, but they are you and they are your divine counterpart. So a lot of them are going to heal their throat chakra and start speaking up, you guys. Like I said, financial issues are a big one for the masculines. This is part of their karma. And I explained some of this on my Instagram tonight. Men have gotten fucking lazy in relationships, okay? They have. They're emotionally unavailable and they feel like that money is good enough. I bring in money, good enough. Stability, good enough. There's so much focus around that. Then you got the men that are narcissists. Then you got the men that are sociopaths. Then you got the ones that want to bum off a woman, that sort of thing too. So just, there's a bad relationship with money here. And I feel like there's going to be financial constraints for some of these masculines. I feel like some of them are going to actually lose their job. Their job is their everything. Making money is their everything, but not being heartfelt is there. Not speaking up is there. Not being emotionally available is there. This is all going to bring karma. And what they are most in love with is maybe money is going to come collapsing down. Okay. And I feel like that their throat is going to open up and they're going to start speaking truth and learning how to speak truth. Okay, maybe dealing with the Leo here. I'm getting Leo energy today as well. I'm getting a lot of water energy, you guys, and earth energy today. With the strength card here, though, this is going to push them to really align with their inner strength, okay? This portal is going to do that. And the feminine, you guys, a lot of you are stronger than the masculines, and that's a lot of the problem. The third party, this is what happened. A lot of these karmic connections, you guys, were spell work, and they were sent to the masculines to tempt them, okay? They were about ready to send, because this is what happened in my circumstance. The third party came in dressed as glitter with lower vibrational energies that tempted them with their lower vibrational temptations, addiction, sex, the life they think they want. And we all know life is not easy. Relationships take work. They take work with both sides. And men have gotten fucking lazy in relationships. I'm sure women have as well. We're all learning, right? And a woman needs to be emotionally nourished, and we're supposed to be allowed to be weak. We should not be in a masculine energy, right? Well, men want to be lazy in a relationship. A lot of them were engaging in some very dark, shadowy things. And what happened was when it came to ascending to the next game of this ascension level, you get tempted by the devil, okay? And the devil comes in, and these karmic connections came in, and they're very immature, they're lying bitches, they're conniving con artists, they're all these different things, they're toxic as fuck, okay? And they came in, and they tempted the masculines with addiction, sexual temptations, whatever it is. And these masculines had the option to ascend and grow and align with God and the divine, or take the temptation. And a lot of them took the temptation with these karmic energies. And, you get rewarded for taking the bait of the devil at first, okay? So when you go through ascension, and we've all been there, we've been tempted by the dark, okay? And some of us took that bait for a while. Could be we took the bait for a day. You took the bait for a year. You took the bait for a month, whatever. And you get out of it, because warfare also brings in strength as you transmute that dark energy. So as this happens, a lot of these masculines recently in the last 6 to 12 months took the temptation, and they got rewarded. So it felt good. Their dreams were coming true. These karmic connections seemed so wonderful to them. The drugs made them feel good, whatever your story is, the sex addiction, maybe these karmic connections, they were good in a sack, whatever it is. And it was good at first. It felt like a dream come true. So they got a high off it, and they're like, oh, I'm living the life I'm supposed to be in. Okay. And now what's happening with these karmic connections is reality is hitting, and they're getting karma in the ass. And God is going, ha ha, look what you did. You took the temptation. You are now getting karma. You hurt yourself, and you also hurt other lives around you in the process, right? So now the reality is hitting, and the blinders are coming off, because a blinding spell also went on the masculines as they took the temptation of these karmic connections. These karmic connections mirrored their dark self back to them too, though. So there was an orchestrated reason behind it, but there's long-term consequences now for a lot of these masculines, and some of it is they may not get you back. Okay. You are going to get another option coming in, and you may take that other option because they are going to be the divine masculines in your scenario that have been in hermit mode because they gave up on women, because women are toxic too, let's be honest. Okay. Now they're coming in to sweep you off your feet. Okay. And the masculines that have decided to be not so divine and take the, lower vibrational energy of the karmic connection and the temptation of it, they're paying. And they're paying heavy. And that karma is going to be bad. Okay? It's not going to be good because, hey, they got tests and they failed. Okay, Tammy, thank you for the donation. You're going to get communication from your masculine, but there's going to be a cycle attempting to repeat, so be very cautious about that, okay? And don't enable him is what I'm hearing. So they see your strength, you guys. They actually admire you, but they don't want to admit to it. Some of these masculines, they really don't. They admire you. They don't feel good enough for you. There's a lot of that coming in. And I feel like there may be confessions around some of this, you know. I feel like I can't meet your expectations. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. That sort of thing, right? Know your worth. I mean, don't be so picky that you expect perfection, because that doesn't exist. Come on. We're not perfect. I have toxic traits. Do you have toxic traits? I do. Okay, we all can be toxic as fuck. Okay, it's just a matter of like admitting it to yourself, understanding you have that side, and understanding that it's normal to have toxic traits too. Okay, but a real man accepts the dark side of you and knows how to deal with it and compromise with you, and vice versa. But some of these masculines are royally fucked up taking these karmic temptation. Okay. And there's going to be a lot to pay for that. Okay. Sitting in the 3D matrix, self-numbing with addiction isn't the answer. Taking the bait of a karmic connection that's like, here's a gold platter full of glitter, and it's actually a gold platter full of shit, which is going to expose to them after a little bit, and they're going to realize they got tricked, and they got taken from the divine connection that they were aligning with. But that means they're not good enough for you. Okay? So a lot of them are going to be very quiet during this portal. You may not get contact. Okay? Do not contact them. I'm hearing you're wasting your time. Allie, what I'm seeing for you, something about work. You're going to get really good news at work, and you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very happy. So what I'm hearing for a lot of you is don't bother contacting them first. Don't contact them. Oh, good, Allie. I'm happy to do that. Let me know how it goes. Don't contact them first. They're quite moody. A lot of them are fearful right now. They're going through a lot of fear. They're going through a lot of rejection feeling, a lot of I fucked up kind of feeling right now. And this portal is going to really kick them in the ass when they resist alignment, okay, and resist awakening. Because there's going to be mass awakenings once again. This is a portal for mass awakening. That's why you want to sign up for my ritual so I can send back that warfare and block that warfare tomorrow, okay? Which I'm going to start that portal tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of crown blockages happening, so be aware of that. There's spell work being sent at the crowns right now. There'll be a lot of challenges coming up for these masculines. They're going to have to make decisions. They're going to have to face their challenges. And the masculines have a lot of fears, you guys. Let's be honest. Like, there's a lot of masculines that inside there's so much fear. And these fears are going to start manifesting in reality. And this is where shit's going to hit the fan. When their fear starts manifesting in reality and they have to face the challenges that they have been trying to avoid. Because we're trained to avoid our fears. We're trained to self-numb so we don't face our fears. We're trained to hop over things, to avoid, to have the system baby us, to take care of us, to rely on that, and to fear the unknown and fear these things. And the masculines have been dodging their fears, and these fears are going to come in and bring challenges to them. Okay, and this is where this is going to be like, they're going to be freaked out. So there's a lot of emotional distance. There might be physical distance. There's challenges in this connection. Okay, and some of them may, try to come to you. Some of them may. I mean, it's going to vary because I do see big decisions for the feminine when it comes to connections. They're going to be old or the new, but the true colors are going to be shown. The true colors are going to be shown. I saw a post today that says if they don't talk to you in 3 days, basically fuck them. And I have to agree with that. Because if a man is into you, like, dropping a text isn't that hard. Okay? And what is with the hookup culture nowadays? Date them for 2 months or whatever. Get the euphoria and the high off that fun stage, and when things start getting real, just dump them off and go find a new one. Shit. Oh yeah, the feminines get tempted. Oh hell yeah, they do. Yup, you guys do too. Yup, every time you ascend, there's a new devil to meet. There's a lot of spying, and I'm getting this card a lot lately. There's a lot of spying. They're researching you. They're watching you, you know. I feel like for a lot of you, though, like you're going to dump off the masculine. You're going to allow your new one to come in. I'm really feeling that. But this masculine picking up today, new levels, new devils, that's correct. And you know what? You get rewarded. When you take the dark in the beginning, you get rewarded for it, you guys. There's lessons when you take it, but sometimes those lessons bring consequences. And, you know, my partner took temptation, okay, and I won't take him back. That's his consequence, and I filed divorce. It's permanent. You either ascend with me or take the temptation. That's consequence. So, in that case, one day there'll be somebody that's for me that will come in, right? Because my ancestors, they don't fuck around. Okay, they don't fuck around. They will bring me the right person, but they had to take the wrong one out because the wrong one was not aligning with me. Okay, but they got tested and they could have aligned me, but chose not to. Okay. Yeah, see, they want your money, you're being used. A lot of you feel that way. And this is all going to be exposed, so caution, you know. And what I'm hearing, you know, the red flags that you saw in the beginning are the red flags that are going to be the ending of the connection. Like, pay attention. Okay, pay attention to red flags. Take my advice on that, please. Hello, hello. Eventually I'm going to record for its Patreon too, you guys. I've been busy as hell lately. We both need time to heal, so there's deep healing cycle going on right now. Okay. Please give me a second chance. Some of you are going to have this though, because these masculine are going to realize, fuck, I missed out. And during Mercury retrograde, I pick up a lot of contact coming in. And Mercury retrograde, that's when I feel like it's going to be contact for a lot of you. I know I was wrong, but by not talking to you, would you be open to talking now? I can't take being away from you any longer. I sabotage this connection. I regret it. Yeah, see? There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, you guys, thank you for the donations on here. I very much appreciate it. It does help my family and I, my children and I am taking care of them financially on my own at the moment. So I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, you have a beautiful evening. In the description box is the sign up for the ritual I'm going to do tomorrow. It's a huge lift of warfare, protection, back to sender evil eye, all that good stuff. There's going to be a lot of warfare with this portal tomorrow. Trust me, it's going to be bad. All right, have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.